Good morning, and welcome to your morning cereal.
Okay, good morning and welcome to Monday. It's a necessary evil, I know, but it's the gateway drug to the rest of the week. And today we're diving headfirst into a fresh bowl of ambition with a side of randomness. Or maybe veggies, because it's Fresh Veggies Day. Maybe a salad for lunch, or how about those carrots with real ranch dressing? That's the best. Well, today is also International Waterfall Day, so cue the slow motion hiking reels here. Well, I've been to quite a few waterfalls, and I have to say, Nayaka Waterfalls in Costa Rica, it may just take the cake. I don't know, Hawaii had some incredible falls as well. Well, here's another national day just for the cat people out there, and there seems to be a lot of these for some reason. Either way, today is Take Your Cat to Work Day, and I'm sure your coworkers are gonna just love having Fluffy around the office. All right, well, let's get this Monday going and get ourselves into the right mindset with the quote of the day. Today's quote is from Tupac Shakur, who said, quote, "During your life, never stop dreaming. No one can take away your dreams," end quote. And Tupac, who's one of my favorite rappers, well, he had a lot of lyrics that spoke of hope and holding on to aspirations, no matter what the setbacks might be. Rest in peace, Pac. All right, well, today's news, facts, and birthdays are for June 16th. And we're going to start back in 1903. That's when Ford Motor Company was incorporated. Then in 1963, Valentina Tereshkova, she became the first woman in space. I was going to say girl power here, but I think she's pretty serious. Anyways, moving up to 1978, on this date, that's when the movie Grease premiered in U.S. theaters. Well, speaking of great movies, in 1989, on this date, Ghostbusters 2 hit theaters, and Slime was in again. Then moving up to 1994, and you guys might remember this watching it on the news, this is the day O.J. Simpson's white Bronco chase unfolded on live TV, and we all skipped dinner to see what was going on, because innocent people run from the police, right? All right, well, happy birthday if today is your birthday. You share a birthday with actress Missy Peregrine, she's 42 today. Pro golfer Phil Mickelson, he's 54 today. Actor John Cho, he's 52 today. And Tupac Shakur, he would have been 53 today. All right, well, the number one song on this date back in 1990 was It Must Have Been Love by Roxette. Now, this song was originally released in 1987, but it soared on the charts after being featured on the Pretty Woman soundtrack, and it became the Swedish duo's third US number one hit, proving that heartbreak paired with Julia Roberts is definitely a winning combo. And you ask yourself, what's another winning combo? A book review in Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And we are just starting habit 3, put first things first, which shifts us from planning to action. And within this habit, this is a crucial subchapter, the power of independent will. And Covey describes independent will as, quote, the ability to make decisions and choices and act in accordance with them, end quote. Now, this is the executive function of our lives, the bridge between vision and discipline. Covey's point is not just about willpower in the typical sense. It's about aligning our actions with our personal mission statement, developed in Habit 2. Now, we have the freedom to choose, but the power of independent will, it ensures that these choices we're making are consistent with our deepest values rather than just fleeting emotions or external pressures. Covey says, quote, independent will makes effective self-management possible. It is the ability to act based on self-awareness, free will, conscience, and creative imagination, end quote. So the subchapter outlines how many people fall into reactive patterns. They may have clear goals, but they lack the strength to follow through when urgency and distractions arise. Right? So Covey shares the concept of, quote, integrity in the moment of choice, end quote. And that's a phrase that encapsulates the challenge of acting on what matters most when it's least convenient. Whether it's resisting the lure of meaningless urgency or saying no to good opportunities so you can stay focused on great ones. Independent will is the muscle that we need for these situations. So Covey also highlights the emotional dimension of this, how we often allow our moods or the circumstances that we're in to dictate our actions. And by strengthening our independent will, we become less enslaved by the environment that we're in and more guided by the purpose that we want to live by. It's a shift again here from reactive living to proactive leadership of our own time and energy. A practical point from this section is the use of a personal mission statement as a compass. This is what we did in Habit 2, right? It reminds us not just what to do, but why we do it. As Covey writes, quote, "The degree to which we have developed independent will in our lives is measured by our personal integrity," end quote. Again, in a world buzzing with distractions and to-do lists, this chapter reaffirms the empowering truth that discipline, guided with purpose, leads to true effectiveness. Ultimately, the power of independent will calls us to become the executive producers of our own lives, firm in direction, flexible in execution, and always aligned with what matters most. Okay, here's your takeaway. Habit 3 teaches us that living intentionally means putting principles into practice daily. As Covey says, quote, "The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule our priorities," end quote. All right, well, that's your bowl of morning cereal for this Monday. And whether you're herding everybody's cats at the office or you're building your dream salad, one veggie at a time, just keep your vision in front of you and your priorities in line. Hey, thanks for starting your Monday with us. Come back tomorrow, and as always, have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Cereal podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.